6 dot mm,
148
10.06.148
dot.
dot. Okay, so let's recap what we have discussed day before yesterday. Change settings, appearance. We have discussed about the file permissions. Okay. Suppose if I am creating any file, test file, and what is the permission for it now, Mayurish? What is the permission for owner? Hmm?
For owner, read and write.
Okay, for others.
For others, only read.
Okay, and if I want to give others and the group, what is the group? Rahul is the group. Suppose if I want to give the group read an executable and others also read executable, then what command I need to give?
For that, you need to give 055.
055. Anyone
Uh,
wants to try? Hmm?
Chmod
Hmm?
555.
Sorry,
655. 655.
let me know once if you are stable on one answer. 655.
Yeah.
Mark किया जाए. Okay. So that is correct. 655. Now these three permissions are for owner. Next three are for group. Next three are for others. Okay. Now, now who is owning it? Owning this file, Rahul user. And who is this group? Like owning which group? Like Rahul group is owning this file. Okay. Now, if there is a requirement, like I want to change this. Okay, ownership. Okay, this owner and this group I want to change. Okay, sometimes what will happen, wrong ownership we will give and we want to change it. Now what is the command? Okay, so the command is chown chown. Okay, so let me open. The command is chown to change the owner ownership. Okay, change the ownership. We are having command chown. So how to use it, that is very important. Okay, so chown can be run only by using a root user. Okay, if I try with this chown, now Rahul has created this file. I am Rahul and I only want to change the ownership. Like suppose I want to give it to Mayurish. Okay, then command will be like this. Okay, don't worry about the command and syntax, just okay. See, pressure not permitted. Currently I am owning the file, then also I cannot change its ownership. Ownership can only be changed by using root user. So if I want like this command, I should be run as a root. Then what should I do? I have to put sudo in front of it. Okay, because I am having full access. Correct. How I can say I am having full commands access? Because if you see, we have discussed about sudoers. Correct. Sudo file sudoers. So this, suppose if you see Rahul is having all commands access, correct? Means no password for all commands. So all commands I can run with sudo, correct? So that's why if I type sudo chown and if I give now Mayuresh, okay, colon Mayuresh, this is the syntax, okay, and give test, okay, the file name. Now it worked, okay. So I have to be root or I need to use sudo, but if I want to use sudo in front of this command, then I should have access for the chown command. Now how I will be adding this command access, then which chown if I check, okay, means if that particular user is not having all access, okay, all like commands access, then if I want to give it to particular command, then usr being chown in this. Okay, sudo, suppose I want to give it to some other user. Suppose this is the user Akshay. Suppose I want to give it to this, then comma chown star. Okay, then it will work. Okay, for Akshay it will work. Now this will work with the sudo or only by using root access, then only I can change any ownership of any file. And now what is this command? Okay, let's see about this command chown. Now you can see, now owner is also Mayuresh and group is also Mayuresh. So first field Okay, in the left of this colon is this ownership, and next is the group. Simple. Okay, so if I want it, I want to give it to some other user, suppose, then how to give it? Let's see which are where users we are having. Okay, suppose if I want to give it to Ashwini. Okay, then command will be ch own Ashwini. Okay, colon. Now if I give in this way Ashwini, the first field is for the ownership. Next, if I give Ashwini, okay, group. Okay, this is for the group, and then next test. Now this has to be run with the root or the user which is having sudo privileges. Okay, then sudo ll. Now this file is owned by which user? Ashwini, and which group? Ashwini. Okay, so I hope I don't think any issues are there, or do you have any questions here? This simple command is there. Okay, syntax is very simple. First field is for the owner, then colon, and then next is for group. Okay.
Where we use this, like in what cases
Okay, suppose
we
you have
can
given some,
use?
suppose okay, I am currently building new server. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and at that time whatever I will be creating, whatever I will be doing, or suppose I am creating any directories also, I will be creating means every application will be installed in a separate directory. That directory is called as a file system. Okay, there is a difference between directory and file system. Okay, that we will see later, but that will be get installed in the separate file system. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but that file system, now here you can see the ownership for this all the directories. What is that ownership? Root, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now application, every time your application will be kept in a different file system, and your operating system will be in a different file system. Like suppose if you take example of this Windows operating system, if you go to
Mm-hmm.
this PC, you in this C drive, all your operating system files are installed, correct? Means everything is there, whatever related to the operating system. Now if I want to install any different software or application, or suppose I want to install any game, then what I will be doing, I will be not installing here, because I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
fill this, because if this 20 GB also filled, then some issues can happen to my operating system and everything will go down. Okay, so I need
Mm-hmm.
to keep it
Correct.
separate. So same in the Linux also, in one disk. Okay, in one disk, how to check
Mm-hmm.
that disk? This commands we will see in file system type. Okay, but this is the disk xvda. Here in this disk everything is installed operating system related. Okay, I don't want to install my application, or application team don't want to install their application here. They want to, or we will be suggesting them. Okay, like
Okay.
keep your application, because see they will be they will be thinking, okay, I just want my UI. Okay, that is their concern, but our
Mm-hmm.
concern is we should not let our server down. Okay, we have to manage this operating system, we have to manage this server. Okay, then we have to keep this in a different disk, like this is the second disk. Now this
Okay.
disk is empty. Okay, these commands we will see when we will be discussing, but just okay, as of now just I'm telling you. Okay, we have to keep our application separate. Then here in this disk I will be installing my application, and here in this xvda I will be having my operating system. Okay, so these two are different. Now
Mm-hmm.
application, if this application is, and from this on this disk we will be creating multiple directories. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
multiple directories, that is called as the file systems. Okay, but those file systems now should be owned by the application user. Those should not be owned by the root user. Okay, why?
Okay.
Because now application team, suppose application team is saying this D drive is mine. Okay,
Mm.
then why it should be owned by the root user? Correct.
Okay.
And every time if they want to do something, then they have to be dependent on us. Okay,
Correct. Mm.
because we are only concerned about the C drive, which is we are managing operating system. Application team is concerned about their drive, their disk. Now why if I give ownership to the root user, okay, whenever I'm first time creating it, it is automatically owned by, because I will be using sudo, correct,
Mm-hmm.
or I will be using root user to create that directories. Otherwise, I will be getting permission denied. So I don't have any option. I have to use sudo, or I have to use root account. Then automatically that ownership for the directories file systems will belongs to, like here root is there. Suppose I will be creating here mkdir app, permission denied. So I will be using what? Sudo. Okay.
Okay.
Now as you can see, now app, where is app? Here. This is the app. Okay. Now this is root owned. Hmm? Now
Correct.
I need to give sudo chown, then application user. Suppose what is the whatever will be the name. Okay, suppose user is not there. Okay, as of now, that's why we are getting this error. But I will be giving it to some other user. Suppose sudo chown Ashwini is the user. Okay, Ashwini is their application user, because every application will be using some user. Okay, to run. See, now like this, what happened, like application team is having full control over this directory. Not a directory, like this file system, we can say. Okay, now
But
this we have to create on top of the different disk. Okay, there are certain steps that is called as a file system creation. Okay, that we will see
okay.
later, and that is very important topic, because that is the L2 topic. And on that, in every, like 100% in every interview, they will be asking you how to create a file system. Okay, this is the
Mhm.
question. Then there are separate different steps, but there you will be using the chown. Okay, or by mistakenly you have given some wrong in ownership, that time also you will be using it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Then fine, let me remove this. Okay, now this is the simple command chown. I hope don't have any issues with this command. Sudo is required or root is required, then only the chown will work. And then the first thing is Ashwini, this is the owner, means whatever, suppose you want to give, suppose here Sanjana, then colon. Okay, then next Sanjana, or whatever group can be anything, like Mayuresh group is also present, correct? If I give ID Mayuresh, okay, and here Mayuresh group is present, okay, already. Or if I give cat slash etc slash group, all the groups will be visible here, correct? If I grep for Mayuresh, then Mayuresh group is also present here, correct? So I can give ownership to Sanjana, and sudo sage on Sanjana, and group can be Mayuresh. Like this also it will work. Okay, see, Sanjana and Mayuresh, fine. But
So it means I own this group, but I give
yes,
the
no,
privilege
no,
to
you
Mayuresh.
own this file. Sanjana
Okay.
is the owner
Own this.
of this file,
Okay. Okay.
and suppose there are 5 users in this Mayuresh group, they are
Mm-hmm.
having this permission, read and executable. But Sanjana
Okay.
user is having read write
Right.
permission,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
suppose in Mayuresh, now who is present in the Mayuresh? Then how you are going to check this cat slash it slash group? If you do, like here you can
Mm-hmm.
see in Mayuresh in front of it colon, nothing is there, so nobody is
Nothing.
currently present in this group. But if you see here DB group, who is
Mm-hmm.
there? Ranjit, Prathamesh, Rana, Mayuresh, DK. These users are part of the DB group. Okay. So the
Okay.
cat slash ad slash group is very important whenever you want to see, suppose which user is part of which group. Okay.
Okay.
So then
Yeah.
suppose if I give here sudo ch own Sanjana, if I want to keep here like this, and I will be giving like this DB, then test. Now DB, whatever users are present in the DB, who is present here? DB Ranjit, Prathamesh, Rana, Mayuresh, DK. So if Ranjit is logging in, okay, so Ranjit is having what permission? Read and executable. Okay, Ranjit is not
Okay.
having write. Write is not there, means Ranjit cannot do VI, or Ranjit cannot remove it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
who can do it? Only Sanjana. Read write. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
fine.
Got it now. Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
this. Any other doubts? Anyone? Hmm? This is simple like chown command, but yeah, powerful. It can be run only with the help of root. Hmm? Just let me know if you are having any doubt. Just let me know, guys.
Wrong.
Okay. Okay. Now, now you know what are the file permissions. So basic file permissions are what? Read, write, executable, and how to change these file permissions by using numerical way. So let's see in words, like there is other way also, correct? So if somebody don't want to give like 644, or in these numbers, if somebody don't want to give, then what is the option? That is most of the people preferred only numeric way. Okay, but if you don't want to use, then suppose you want to give in this way, suppose this can be work in this way: chmod u plus x. Okay, test. Now what I did, U is for user, hmm, G is for group, and O is for others. Okay, plus X, if I give, then X will be given added to it. Okay, it will not change the permissions for this group and other. Okay, it will keep it as it is. Okay, just like the chmod. If I want to remove it, then U minus X test. Check now, see, it is done. Okay, so chmod, if I want to give to group, write an executable, then G plus WX test. So this is very simple. Suppose means the commands can be chmod U, means the options we are having, use U plus, let me write, this can be U G O. U is for user, which user is owning this. Okay, user. Okay, which user is owning this, means if you want to change here, then G is for which group is owning this. Okay, group, and O is for others. Okay, so U G and this O for others, then plus and minus. Suppose you want to give, then plus. If you want to remove, then minus. Okay, then what you can give three types of permissions only. There are three types: read, write, execute. So RWX. So chmod, then U plus, suppose I want to give user like X, U plus X, comma, you can give G. Okay, like this. So U plus X, suppose now read, write, executable is already there. Okay, and others also there. Okay, others I don't want to give, then U plus X, then test. Then if you see here, now X is given to this, and other permissions are as it is. Okay, so this is very simple. Okay, this means you don't need to calculate like numbers. Okay, 4 2 1, 4 is for R. Okay, for W it is 2, and for 1 is X. Okay, but whatever you are preferring, okay, that is fine. Okay, but your work should get done. Okay, means if you prefer it this way, that is also fine, but most of the time, most of the people will be asking you in numbers only. Okay, so this is just extra. Okay, if you don't want to remember, that is fine. Okay, but you should know like those, that numbers numerical way. Okay, so you plus, or you plus minus, or you can give anything like here. Okay, so in this way only it will work fine. So this is, I don't think that is that much important, because if you know one way, then I don't think you should fill your brain with other ways. Okay, if you can do that task in one way, so why to because that is as of now that is not required, because you are already having 20 topics, other topics. Okay, so once you are familiar with this numerical way, then you can this is easier. Okay, like U plus, suppose RWX, then okay, RWX, or if you want to minus, then U minus RWX, simple. Okay, fine. So any doubts here? In this way, this is the second way to give the permissions, as we are having. Yes or no? Hmm, yes, guys. Mayuresh, Ranjit,
So
Ashish.
for multiple entries, we have
Mhm.
to use comma here.
Comma. You need to give comma. But see, most of the times people are asking you in numbers only. Okay, what should you give? Like 755 644. So better to remember that only. Okay.
Yeah.
In your day-to-day work, you can use, okay, because this is very simple, like U G minus WX. So if somebody is confused in the numbers, then that's why this is the way. Okay, fine. Okay, Prathamesh, Sanjana, Ashish, Ranjit, Mayuresh.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we are having next things to do, like now how to, you know what you have learned is permissions. In the permissions, how to, what are the types of permissions we are having, and how to change that permissions, and then how to change the ownership. Okay, by using ch phone, and for the ch own, root is required. Okay, root access or root privileges or sudo privileges are required. or a root account is required. So okay, now there is a requirement I am having. Now suppose if I create one file, okay, now I have created one file. Now I want to give one user is there, okay, one user is there. Suppose let's see which users we are having. uh, okay, this Joker user is there. Okay, so this user wants, read write executable access on this file. Okay, read write executable access, Joker user wants read write executable access on this file. So what are the options we are having? How I can give read write executable? Sir, can anyone tell?
Harold,
Hmm. Yes,
first of all, we need to change the owner, and after that,
owner. Owner
first we need, yeah, for this file, we need
which
to give access. Yeah,
means you are saying I need to give in this way sudo chon Joker. Hmm? Hmm? Like this.
is for test. Yeah, first of all, we need to change owner, right?
I
After that,
do
we give
this.
text.
Okay, but if I do this, okay,
Using setup ACL.
okay, you're correct because you know ACL. Fine.
Yeah.
Hmm? So the thing is, Mayuresh, suppose if I give Joker, now Joker is owning this file, but now we have lost powers or we have lost privileges for Rahul. Correct? Now Rahul cannot do anything on this file.
So
Correct?
can we
Because now
add
who
Rahul?
is owner? Now next option.
But
Tell me.
yeah, can we add Rahul as a group? So that's why.
Means in this Rahul group, you need to add Joker.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah.
But if I do this, what I required is suppose in the Rahul, there are 5 users.
Okay.
Hmm? Okay, so let's do in your way. Okay, suppose first let's change it to Rahul. Okay, now in this Rahul, okay, there are in this group there are suppose 4 users. Okay, otherwise I will say 2 users. Simple as of now. Okay, so let me create that condition. Okay, hmm? Simple. So let's give it to Kalu. Sorry, Rahul and Kalu. Okay, if I do, okay, it's parts of Rahul and any other user. Now Joker. Okay, so now Joker, if you see ID Joker is part of Rahul. Okay, fine, Mayurish. Now ID, if I do Kalu is also part of Rahul. Okay, now what my exact requirement is what I want read write executable access to Joker user. Fine. So I cannot change the ownership first thing. Now second means I cannot touch here in this ownership. Now as you said, I want to add the Joker user in this Rahul group so that here I need to change, correct? Chmod, correct? 674,
7.
correct?
Yeah.
If I do in this way, now, okay, your conditions are satisfied. Joker user is part of Rahul, okay, which is having read write. But now Kalu is also part of this Rahul. Now Kalu also got the access to this file. Now your security is compromised. Okay.
So can we add other options? Means we have
Now,
three options.
okay. Now next option is other here. Now this is most drastic solution. If I give others read write executable, now whatever user is remaining in this server, whatever all the users we are having, other users like this Shinde, this Sanj, this Mangesh, okay, MK, all the users will get read write executable, and this is also a security concern. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Then what is the solution? So that's why that time you are having special file. Okay. Spelling might be wrong. Special file permissions. So we are having 3 special permissions, which is asked in interviews. ACL, first is ACL, second is stickybit. It's set UID, comma set ID. Okay. So these are the three special file permissions which can be used to resolve the problem. Okay, so now first let's discuss about the ACL. Okay, which is the important. ACL is stands for access control list. Okay, ACL is for access control list. Now the problem we are having is solved by using ACL. Like by using ACL we can give a specific user a read write executable permission, or whatever permission you want. Specific user, specific other user, I'm again repeating, okay, specific other user, because that user is not a owner, correct? Suppose I want to give it to Joker. Now who is owning it? Rahul. Okay, that user is not a owner, means okay, that user is not part of Rahul. That user is a other user, so that specific other user I can give. Okay, means if I change here, if Mayurish is saying chmod, then he is saying 6. Okay, like as of now we are not chmod 677. If I give, okay, if I give in this way, all the, okay, Joker will get permission read write executable, but other users, whatever remaining, all the users will get. But the specific user, if I want to give only read write executable, that is done by using this access control list. Okay, so how to give? Okay, the command is very simple. Set FACL, as we just said, we are having set FACL. This is the command. Now we are having some options here. -m, this option will remain same, m for modify. Okay, then u for user, which user you want to give access. Okay, colon. Okay, this is the syntax. U colon, which user you want? Joker. Now Joker, which sorry, access you want? What permission? Read, write, execute. Correct. Or suppose somebody is asking read and execute, then RX. Okay, the requirement will be given to you by application team. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, so that will be present in your ticket. Okay, so read, write, executable, and here file name or directory name. This is the syntax, simple. So this is the command. Okay, so let's copy paste this. Okay, now let me first remove all these things. Okay, whatever we have done here, these mistakes, we don't want this 644, just this is simple. Okay, now our file is secure. Now if I give in this way, file name, it's test. If I do this, if I enter, if I ll, now what is the change you guys are seeing? What is the change? So if you see here, plus symbol is given here. Okay, now id Joker, I need to remove the Joker also, correct? We have sudo user mod f1g. So that's why what is happening. Okay, and then again a remote test, touch test. Right. Okay, so the thing is, what exactly things you can see the change is here, the plus symbol. Okay, if you see the plus symbol anywhere in the box, okay, if you go here, or if any file you are seeing the plus symbol, okay, then access control list is applied to that file. If you do get FACL test, this is the command. Okay, so as you can see, user, okay, user is Joker is having read write executable, and our conditions are satisfied now. Okay, so get FACL is the command. Okay, so commands are very simple. Okay, so let's again let's try with the different thing. Now let's give it to the directory. If I create any directory in the temp, okay, if I go to temp and if I create one directory mkdir list. Okay, now the same requirement. If the user, which user, let's take any user. Okay, this Mangesh. Okay, this is the Mangesh. So if I want to give Mangesh user read, write, and executable, okay, or read write. Okay, so as of now, if you want to see the permissions, then get FACL is the command. Okay, get FACL to see the current. Okay, so who is user? User is having read write executable. Group is having what? Read and executable. Other is having read and executable. As of now, this is the permissions. Okay, here you can see file name is list, owner is Rahul, group is Rahul, owner is Rahul, group is Rahul. Now Mangesh user is there. If I do ID Mangesh, Mangesh, okay, Mangesh user, okay, I want to give him read and write permission. Okay, read and write permission to the Mangesh. So command will be the, what will be the command? Set FACL. Okay, set FACL -m for modify. This will remain same. You now user here we can change. What will be the user? Mangesh. And Mangesh user wants which access? Read and write. Then file name or a directory name. Here what will be the directory name? Enter. If you see here, okay, now plus symbol is given here extra. So plus means ACL is applied. If you get FACL, if you do now list, sorry, list, you can see user, extra user is added. Okay, and extra user, this Mangesh is having read and write access. Okay, read and write which we want. So set FACL is the command, okay, which can be used, okay, to give a separate, okay, specific user is there. Suppose there is requirement, specific user wants some specific access, okay, as we have discussed that situation. Okay, so that time set FACL command can be used, and this is the syntax -m u for user. Here username you can give username, and here read write executable. Okay, next thing, get FACL and your file name or directory name. This can be used to check the access. Okay, to check the access. So what user and what group is owning it, and what is the access for the user and what is the access for the group, that can be seen with the help of this get FACL. Fine. So now next thing, this is set FACL. Now we have applied on the user. Set FACL is, or set FACL can be applied on group as well. Okay, some specific group is there, that group if I want, access, but that, see, that is not most of the time that cannot be used. Okay, but user, this u colon username rw, this is used most of the time for the users. Means for the groups also we can give by using this, like the set FACL -m. Here u is given, here you have to give g colon, sorry, not here, G colon G for group. Here you can give group name. Okay, specific group if you want to give, and then a group name and here permissions. Okay, read, write, or executable, whatever. And here file name and directory name. So specific group if you want to give any specific privileges, that time set FSL -m G, this can be used, but this is not that much desirable solution because this will also impact your security. So the better way is always to give to the specific user. There are suppose 2 users, 3 users want some specific access to that file or a directory, then give in this way, and that is denoted by, okay, how this ACL is denoted by plus symbol, correct, at the end, where at the end, here plus symbol, plus is given means ACL is given. Okay, so at the end of permissions, okay, you can write in your way. Okay, so this is the things you need to remember about ACL. Suppose somebody is asking, okay, what is ACL or what are the special file permissions? So there are 3 types ACL. There are 3: ACL, stickybit, and set UID in JID. Every every this special file permission is having a separate application. So ACL can be used if some specific user or specific group wants some read, write, or execute specific permission, okay, on that file or a directory, and we don't want to compromise our security. We don't want to give to all the other users, correct? Like Mayuresh was saying, okay, we can give to others, all the others. If I'm giving in that way, so all the users whatever are there, they will be getting that permission. So that time ACL can be used access control list. So command is very simple, set FACL. This command, in multiple interviews they are going to ask you this command. Okay, set FACL -m for modify, then u colon username you have to give, suppose whatever user you want, and then permission for that user, and here file name. So once you give this, plus symbol will be added to that permission section, means ACL is given. Okay, If you do ll and if you see plus symbol anywhere, then at the last of that permissions, then you can say okay, ACL is given. How you are going to check? Get FACL, and that file name, then that access you can see, okay, that will list. And then now the requirement is, how can you give, suppose list is the directory. If you go inside list, okay, if you see, if I create 10 files here, touch, okay, if I create 10 files here, I have created 10 files. Now 10 files is not having any permission. Fine. Means plus symbol is not there, means ACL is not applied on these 10 files. But if I see here, the list directory is having plus symbol, means for this list directory, okay, this parent directory is having ACL applied, means get FACL if I give. Now, as you can see, user Mangesh is there. Now, requirement is whatever, suppose in the list directory there are 100 files or there are 10 files. Now on these 10 files also I want to apply the ACL, because if I give, I don't give in whatever files inside there, that is not the any, that is not useful. I need to give to all the files inside it. Then what is the option we are having? Then I need to give manually to each and every file, set FACL, then hyphen then again u, then Mangesh. So each and every file I need to give in this way. You then again read write executable, suppose, or read write, and then file number 1, correct? Like this, then plus is given. So like this I need to give to 2, sorry, this I need to give, correct? Then what is the other option we are having? So the next option we are having, to the particular directory and whatever file inside the directory we can give at the at the same time, that is called as a recursive way. Okay, so how to give recursively? Set FACL hyphen m. Here you just need to add option hyphen capital R, R for recursive. Okay, hyphen capital R. Okay, means hyphen mr. This is the syntax, or like somebody can do in this way also. Okay, yeah, somebody can be used in this way also, or RM also. Okay, both, everything will work, nothing, okay, nothing to worry. So just have to give in this way, Mangesh colon read write, okay, and list. I see now plus is there. Now if I go inside this list, see every file is having plus 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 plus. It means read write is given to all these. Now if I see anything get FACL 9, see now Mangesh is having read write. So this is the way. Hyphen R is for recursive, so you have to remember this option. This is also important, and this will work on directories only, because in the directories only the files will be there. Inside file is not present, correct? So inside directories only files will be present. So this hyphen R is for only directories. Okay, so recursively. So let me give. So anyone is having any doubt here?
Rahul bhai, hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
option.
suppose I have applied CTPCL on so and so directory and in the files also using hyphen R. But the new incoming files are with the standard permissions. So in this
Now
case,
again you have to apply CTFCL
no,
or.
no.
Mhm.
Suppose the FTPS files are going incoming
Yes,
every day. So I have to I want to apply for all those new incoming files also
automatically also you want to apply, or
automatically. Yeah. For
automatically,
the new,
see manually what you can do in this way. Okay, suppose there is one folder and in that all your files are getting added, correct? So manually you can do in this way, your FTP folder name, correct?
yeah,
That will not change anything. That is the manual thing. But if you want like this command, so daily, like at some specific time there those files are coming, correct? So you can use cron tab, okay, cron job for that. So at that specific time, that command will get executed. So that we will see in the cron job section how to add the cron. Okay, but the option is cron tab you can access, you can give, so that particular command will be run at a specific time. Suppose at 7 a.m. in the morning daily your files are coming. So for that you can have the cron job. Hmm, okay, that is the
okay,
simple option. Uh,
yeah,
this command will execute at that 7 a.m. Okay, this suppose files, or you can do at at 7 a.m. or in the night 7 p.m. Okay, those files are getting, so two times that cron job will run, means that command will run. basically. So you don't need to go manually and every time you need to see, okay, these are the 10 files, new files. Okay, then you're going to do this CTFSL. You don't need to worry about the files. You just have to apply that on the all the folder by using -r option. But this you can automate by using cron. Okay, so in most of the banking environments we are having separate tool, like we are having that controlium. Okay, correct. We are having, suppose when I was like, as you are working currently in UBS for UBS, so they are having separate tool for that. Okay, CTM. They are
Yeah.
using that. Okay, means, but by default, server is also having that feature. Means you can use server its own feature like cron. Okay, cron tab -e. That is the simple command, and here you means that package is not installed here, but you need to install that package and simple sudo yum install cron. Okay, let's install. Hmm. Now that package is installed, cron tab -e, and here you need to give that star 5 stars will be there. Okay, that we will discuss in cron job session. We are having that. Okay, and just we have to add the command here. That command will be run at a specific time. Suppose you want every Monday, that should run every Tuesday you want, or every day you want at a specific time, that will work. Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the question? Anyone is having any doubt? Hmm? Others? Just log into the server. Hmm? And practice this ACL. So, get FACL is to check the current permissions. Okay, suppose one file is there. If you do get FACL test, you can see all this information. If you cannot read, like what your user is, the who is the owner and who is the, what is the file and what is the group, then here everything is written here. See, the file name is test, the owner is Rahul, the group is Rahul. So here by looking at this also you can tell that same things. Okay, but if somebody cannot understand that, then get FSL is the command. And if I want to see plus symbol, the plus symbol is nothing but ACL is applied, but I cannot tell like which user is having the permission exactly. So get official can tell you, okay, extra user, this user Joker is having read write executable. So get official is for that more information. Okay, fine. Ranjit and all of you just log into the server and let me know once you're in the server so that I can create a file. And okay, let me give it user. I'm just creating some scenario. Switch to okay. Okay. So this is the scenario which I have pinged in chat. Okay. So first is you have to create a user, your name hyphen app. Suppose your name is Mayuresh, then your username will be means newly created user is Mayuresh hyphen app. Okay. The name will be like that. The home directory of that user should be slash team slash, here it is slash, okay, slash team slash Mayuresh hyphen app. Okay. Switch to that newly created user means you have to switch to it su hyphen Mayuresh hyphen app. Okay. That is the newly created user, correct? This is the newly created username. Okay. So create one file and give ACL read write execute to your name user. Okay. So in that you have to create one file, and for that you have to give ACL means access control list read write execute to your name. Your name is nothing but Mayuresh, not Mayuresh hyphen app. Okay. To the Mayuresh. So inside this Mayuresh hyphen app home directory, you have to create one file, and there you have to give Mayuresh user ACL read write executable, and then create a directory there, and then in that directory you have to create 5 files, and recursively you have to give, okay, the permission ACL read write to your name. Means suppose your name is Mayuresh, then Mayuresh. Fine. So I hope you don't have any questions. Just try to do. Okay. And Sanjana, share your screen. All of you, I want all of you. You have to log into the server. Hmm. I can see who is there and who is not. Okay. Oh, madam, I'm audible. Sanjana, are you sharing?
Yes, I shared.
Okay. Okay. Others, let me know if you are having any issue in that scenario. So first thing, Sanjana, what is that thing?
We need
Create
to
a
go
user.
to the temp
First, create
and
user with your
with
name hyphen app.
name.
And you have to create its home directory should be slash team slash your name hyphen app. So what command you need to do? Run.
We can use the user add one.
Do it. Do it. You can do it directly.
User add, then
Are you sure you need to run that command? So
sudo we need to do.
okay, but sudo if you do
Hmm.
Sanjana hyphen app, as second thing is for that user home directory should be slash team slash your name app. So in the same command, what flag you need to use? Flag kutla hai?
Hmm.
Sudo.
हायफन आर यूज करू शकतो ना आपण सॉरी
Okay,
डिलीटला यूज
user
करतो
add hyphen hyphen
No.
help. User
Okay.
add hyphen hyphen help. So hit the
This directory
home
first.
directory. For home directory, what is the option?
Home directory D
Yeah,
hyphen D.
yeah.
Okay. Sudo user add hyphen D.
आता होम डिरेक्टरी कोणती आहे आपली दिलेली?
टेम्प द्यावी लागेल टेम्प अँड
स्लॅश टेम स्लॅश
देन
स्लॅश टेम स्लॅश
your name app. Okay. Same.
correct. Now this is the command. Okay,
Then
fine.
home
So
directory
first
should
two
be
things
okay.
are done.
Done.
Create user with your name hyphen app, and home directory should be slash team slash. Now switch to that newly created user. Now switch. What is the
Switch.
command? काय command काय?
Blind. मला 5 minutes होता का?
Sudo su sudo su sudo space su space hyphen space न्यूली क्रिएटेड युजर कोणता आहे? संजना कंट्रोल डी. न्यूली क्रिएटेड युजर मध्ये जायचंय. न्यूली क्रिएटेड युजर कोणता आहे? संजना हायफन ॲप. करेक्ट. तर संजना हायफन ॲप. तर फक्त सुडो एसयू हायफन केलं तर रूट मध्ये होणार स्विच. ठीक आहे.
अच्छा, आता आली मी इकडे.
नाव यू आर इन संजना हायफन ॲप. नाव सी द प्रेझेंट वर्किंग डिरेक्टरी. What is the present working directory? It should be /m/sanjana. /m/sanjana hyphen app. So this is your home directory, correct? Which you have given. So /m/sanjana hyphen app means you are in your home directory. So basically we are good for next step.
Third point.
Create one
Create
file
file.
and give ACL. Now Mayuresh, tell the command. What commands need to be executed here? Mayuresh.
Yeah. Hang on.
For creating one file, what
Yeah.
command I need to give?
For creating
File.
file, touch
Hmm.
and file name.
Don't tell to me, Sanjana. कर संजना.
Touch and give ACL. मग पहिले फाईल क्रिएट करून घ्यावी लागेल ना सेम नेम सोबत.
नाही कुठलं नावचं काय नाही, नाव कोणतं पण फाईलला काय नाही.
ओके.
मयुरेश आता पुढची कमांड कोणती?
Then
अँड गिव्ह ACL. फोर्थ स्टेज काय आहे मयुरेश? फोर्थ स्टेज काय आहे त्याच्यामध्ये?
Create one file and give ACL.
हा, रीड राईट एक्झिक्यूट टू युअर नेम युजर. तर संजना युजर साठी ACL द्यायचा आहे RWX. तर कमांड काय?
Set FACL hyphen m. After that, you colon username
तुझं
colon r.
सिंटॅक्स बरोबर आहे का? सगळं बरोबर आहे का ते चेक करायचंय तुला.
Okay.
तुम्हाला मी कमांड सेंड केलेत चॅट मध्ये.
Yeah, hyphen m.
हायफन एम आणि सेट FACL मध्ये स्पेस आहे संजना. आणि सुडो लागेल का आपल्याला? दोघांनी सांगा सुडो लागेल का? मी म्हणतो पण नाही, लागेल का नाही बरोबर पण असू शकतं, असं काय नाही.
मला वाटतं लागेल.
तुला काय वाटतं मयुरेश?
नाही लागायचं.
उत्तर सांगा दोघांनी, रिझन पाहिजे चांगलं काहीतरी. फक्त असं हवेत बोलून काय आता.
चांगलं रिझन म्हणून नाही, बट रूटनी आपल्याला रन करावं लागेल ना, म्हणून लागेल असं मला वाटतं.
या
तुला
राईट,
काय वाटतं?
FACL आपण रूट नाही करतो. राईट.
मग तू पण बरोबर वाटतं का? तुला लागल वाटतं का सुडो?
या लागल.
लागल.
या
लागल.
हा, FACL कमांड आपण रूट नाही
काढून
करतो ना.
बघा सुडो.
नो सुडो आपण CH ला यूज केलं होतं कंपल्सरी, इथे नव्हतं केलं. सेट FACL हायफन एम युजर न्यू वन आणि देन आपण फाईल
युजर न्यू
नेम
वन आहे का
नंतर.
तुझं? नाही तुझं
हा,
युजर न्यू वन आहे का?
हो
युजर आहे
न्यू
का
वन
फाईल
आहे.
न्यू वन आहे?
सॉरी, फाईल न्यू वन आहे.
युजर कोणता आहे तुझा?
युजर
न्यू
नेम
वन युजर
संजना आहे माझा.
संजना आहे का? न्यू वन. बरोबर, संजना युजर साठीच करायचंय तुला. ठीक आहे, यू कोलन संजना कोलन RWX.
हे संजना ऍप द्यावं लागेल ना.
नाही युअर नेम साठी द्यायचंय. युअर नेम संजना ऍप साठी देऊन मग ऑलरेडी संजना हायफन ऍपला ती परमिशन आहेच ना. चालतंय का? यू मयुरेश ते बघ सिंटॅक्स.
ओके, आफ्टर दॅट रीड.
आणि बाकीच्यांनी मला सांगा, बाकी लोग मेरे को बताओ कहाँ पे क्या तुम लोगों को कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. रीड राइट एग्जीक्यूट.
आणि फाईल नेम न्यू वन आहे.
ओके, नो सच फाइल म्यू वन.
अरे न्यू वन झालं. ओके.
सी sudo is required or not? मयुरेश,
या नॉट रिक्वायर्ड.
दुसऱ्याचं ऐकून कधीही स्वतःच मत बदलायचं नाही आयुष्यात.
ओके.
तर आणि का नाही लागणार आपल्याला? तर संजना हायफन ॲप युजर हॅज क्रिएटेड दिस फाईल and Sanjana hyphen app is trying to change the permission. who is owning this file, so she can do anything with this. Okay, so that is the reason. Fine. But whenever you are trying to change any ownership, so that time it will require, so ownership change will be done only with the help of sudo means or the root. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. Mayuri, Sanjana, दोघांना.
Yes.
Yeah.
आता next fifth काय आहे?
Create directory and inside
Now,
that create 5 files.
रणजित तर अनम्यूट करू शकत नाही. विजय, नेक्स्ट सांग काय करावं लागेल? फिफ्थ स्टेज, फिफ्थ डिरेक्टरी क्रिएट केली, पुढं काय?
डिरेक्टरी क्रिएट केली, त्या डिरेक्टरी मध्ये स्विच होऊन आधी 5 फाईल क्रिएट कराव्या लागतील.
संजन,
ते कर्ली ब्रेस यूज करतो ना
कुठं
आपण.
क्रिएट करायचंय संजना?
त्या डायरेक्टरी
डिरेक्टरीच्या आतमध्ये सांग ना मग विजय तू. 5 फाईल एकसाथ कसे क्रिएट करायचे? सपोज त्या फाईलचं नाव मला पाहिजे संजना डॉट टी. संजना डॉट सपोज मला ना डॉट संजना फाईलचं नाव पाहिजे. 1 to 5 कर्ली ब्रेस कंप्लीट डॉट संजना. नो डॉट संजना नाही
अच्छा,
डॉट नाही डॉट त्याला स्पेस नाही मध्ये.
कर्ली ब्रॅकेट नंतर स्पेस नाही का?
डॉट संजना. Yes, enter. 1 dot Sanjana, 2 dot Sanjana, 3 dot. Fine.
Okay.
So next Vijay.
Okay, so do pwd once. Then set ACL -r hyphen u that particular user username. Then read write with the permission.
सगळं परमिशन द्यायचं ना. ओके.
Permission द्यायची संजना, read write द्यायची फक्त, read write execute.
Read write and give that path.
ओके. डबल क्लिक केल्यावरती
करायचं, डबल क्लिक कर. आता कॉपी कर ना, आता सेट एफएसएल पासून कॉपी कर. पूर्ण नाही, फक्त सेट, ते पूर्ण लाईन नाही झाले पाहिजे. सेट एफएसएल टू आरडब्ल्यू, राईट क्लिक स्पेस. आता तिथे डबल क्लिक कर, /tem/संजना हायफन ऍप, तो पाथ डबल क्लिक नाही डबल क्लिक. ज्यावेळी आपल्याकडे स्पेस डबल क्लिक कर ना, तिथंच टॅच पीडब्ल्यूडीच्या आउटपुटवर ना बॅकस्पेस. डबल क्लिक
इथे डबल क्लिक.
नाही पीडब्ल्यूडीच्या आउटपुटवर डबल क्लिक. डबल क्लिक. तिथंच डबल क्लिक कर, डबल क्लिक. राईट क्लिक. ज्यावेळी तुला जर सपोज एखादी गोष्ट ज्याच्यामध्ये स्पेस आहे आणि स्पेस सहित जर तुला कॉपी पेस्ट करायचं असेल ना, तर तुला असं म्हणजे ते हे कर्सर मूव्ह करावा लागतो. ठीक आहे. पण ज्यावेळी तुला एखाद्या गोष्टीमध्ये स्पेस नाही, आता ते /tem/संजना हायफन ऍप त्याच्यामध्ये स्पेस नाही ना कुठंच, तर ती गोष्ट डबल क्लिक. तर स्पेस हे स्पेस नसेल ना, तर डबल क्लिक करून तू कॉपी करू शकते कुठली पण गोष्ट. कळलं?
ओके.
कर एंटर. आता कर चेक कसं करणार?
हे +1
झालेलं आहे आपला सिनारिओ. ठीक आहे. आता डिलीट कर सगळं डिलीट कर. आर लागेल का संजना? परत आर लागेल का? आर जास्त
फाईल डिलीट कराव्या लागतील ना सगळ्या इट्स न्यू मध्ये.
आर कशासाठी? आर विजय, आर कशासाठी? मी जर आर वापरलं
तो डायरेक्टरीज साठी.
ठीक आहे.
आरएम स्टार केलं तरी होईल ना?
हो, स्पेस आणि मध्ये आरएम स्टार. ओके, एंटर केलेलं. आता डिरेक्टरी पण डिलीट कर.
राहुल, हायफन एफ ला कंपल्सरी असतो का?
फोर नाही.
डन.
आता कंट्रोल डी. आता युजर पण डिलीट कर विथ इट्स होम डिरेक्टरी. कोणता युजर क्रिएट केला तो?
संजना डॅश ॲप.
तो युजर डिलीट
त्याच्यासाठी
करायचा त्याला विथ होम डिरेक्टरी. काय
home
ऑप्शन आहे
direct-
कोणी पण सांगा. एनीवन नोज दॅट ऑप्शन?
युजर डेल.
अच्छा.
संजना प्रॅक्टिस कमी आहे का?
काल आज
सुडो.
प्रॅक्टिस नाही केली ना. ओके, युजर डेल -r
And
त्याच्यानंतर
username, but you need
डिरेक्टरी.
to sudo means using sudo.
सुडो लावा. ठीक आहे, बरोबर सांगितलं महेश. कैसे पता है
याचं पाथ काढावं लागेल
संजना
ना.
हायफन पाथ नाही, फक्त युजर नेम.
Username.
संजना हायफन ॲप. ओके
तेव्हा
डन. ओके अदर्स लेट मी नो. बाकी लोग बताओ क्या है प्रॉब्लम. प्रथमेश, रंजित, आशीष, I know you are not with your system. Then Prathamesh and Ranjit.
You can check mine.
Ashish.
नहीं,
Okay.
I am with my system now.
Good. Okay. Then sudo su Prathamesh hyphen app. Okay. pwd done. Okay. File is not there, but Prathamesh file नाही आहे आतमध्ये. File and directory.
अभी भी.
File is there.
Yes.
Sure.
File name is there, na?
I am sharing my screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
See, I'm in Prathamesh hyphen app. If I do pwd, okay, I'm in /team/ here you need to create that file. File is not there. So these two files, switch to this, create one file and create directory. This step is pending. Okay, Prathamesh. And for Ashish, have you, let me switch to now Ashish. Okay, Ashish, you have not created that user. Ashish hyphen app. So you are at the first stage only.
It's double A. I have created user, yes.
Okay, double A. But now you have not given that /team/home directory, correct?
Yes, I am
Home
having
directory.
some issue with that server. I am just sharing my screen.
Okay. I think Prathamesh is sharing as of now. I think who is sharing?
Me.
Okay, Prathamesh.
Here I can see.
See,
File.
see that file you have created. Where pwd? Give pwd. You are in /temp. Okay. Requirement
Yes.
is to created in the /temp/Prathamesh hyphen app. Correct. So inside this you have to create. Fine.
Okay.
Inside your home directory. So means just cd enter. If you do cd enter, you will be in your home directory. The home directory तिथे create करायची. ठीक आहे. Okay, and ठीक आहे ना प्रथमेश? आणि ते बरोबर केलेलं आहे. setfsl -m u प्रथमेश. फक्त प्रथमेश हायफन ऍप युजर साठी नव्हतं करायचं, ते प्रथमेश साठी करायचं होतं. ठीक आहे. युअर नेम प्रथमेश अँड RWX : नाहीये तो एक्स्ट्रा. ओके, एक्स्ट्रा वर दिलं तर खाली नाही. हबीबी साठी बरोबर आहे. म्हणजे ते एका फाईल साठी केलेलं ते बरोबर आहे. आता एक डिरेक्टरी क्रिएट करायची आणि त्या डिरेक्टरी मध्ये 5 फाईल क्रिएट करायच्या आणि त्या पूर्ण डिरेक्टरीला रिकर्सिव्हली setfsl द्यायचं. ठीक आहे, -r यूज करून. ओके.
राहुल, मी स्टेप सेकंड मध्ये थोडं कन्फ्युज आहे. मग ते टेम्प युअर युजर नेम ऍप समजलं.
ओके, ते सांगतो. एकच मिनिट. आता आशिष शेअर कर ना स्क्रीन. आशिष शेअर करणार आहे का?
करो.
बाकी बरोबर आहे प्रथमेश, बाकी काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. क्या है बताओ यहाँ पे क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है?
See, as I created that.
ओके सी -d ओके यूजर मोड, हाँ यूजर मोड तो किया ना तुमने?
अरे just
यूजर
a
मोड तो
minute.
किया।
वो बंद ही हो गया।
ओके
IP 15.06.148.206.
206.148.226
Unable to connect.
226 not 266
Just a minute. हाँ। क्या हो रहा है ब्रो? क्या हो रहा है ये?
पुट्टी सर्च हो रहा है, वो पुट्टी एक सी करना है, ओपन पुट्टी एक सी, और ऊपर का ही करना, ऊपर का जो दिख रहा है ना अभी ऊपर का एक सी, हाँ पुट्टी एक सी।
ये वाला ओपन कर।
15.206.148.226 एंटर। ओके तो यहाँ पे sudo su करो आशीष, ठीक है। एक बार स्लैश टेम्प में जाओ, एंटर करो cd स्लैश टेम्प, एंटर cd स्लैश टेम्प, cd एंटर, cd 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 एंटर, ll ll। यहाँ पे आशीष कहाँ पे नहीं दिख रहा ना, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे जो होम डायरेक्टरी है ना तुम्हारे, वो प्रेजेंट नहीं है। यहाँ पे वो होम डायरेक्टरी क्रिएट करो, mkdir आशीष हाइफन ऐप, मैन्युअली भी कर सकते हो तो ये ऑप्शन है ऐप। ओके यहाँ पे ch ऑन करो, उसको ओनरशिप दो उसको ch ऑन। तो अभी क्योंकि रूट से किया तो रूट का ओनरशिप गया रहेगा, ठीक है। तो ch ऑन आशीष हाइफन ऐप कोलन आशीष हाइफन ऐप स्पेस आशीष हाइफन ऐप स्पेस स्पेस देके डायरेक्ट वो कर सकते हो, आशीष हाइफन ऐप लिखो।
हाइफन ऐप
वही
कोलन।
यूज आशीष हाइफन ऐप,
ओके
उसी डायरेक्टरी को देना है ना, और स्पेस दिया ना तो ऑटोमेटिकली ग्रुप भी वही देता है वो, ठीक है।
ठीक है।
स्पेस दो ना, और स्पेस जो नहीं नहीं वो स्पेस दो ना, एक बार स्पेस दो ना, वो यहाँ पे स्पेस दो, एंटर करो स्पेस देके,
क्रिएटेड
एंटर एल करो, यहाँ पे देखो आशीष हाइफन ऐप के लिए क्या है, ठीक है। तो हो गया। अभी ये sudo su करो आशीष हाइफन ऐप में, देखो ठीक से जाएगा वो, एरर नहीं आएगा जो एरर। अभी जब तुम रूट में हो तो sudo यूज करने का जरूरत नहीं है, ठीक है।
हाँ
और
हाँ
su करना है किस यूजर में, आशीष हाइफन ऐप में su स्पेस हाइफन, हाइफन क्यों देना है, अगर sudo यूज ही करने का जरूरत नहीं है। sudo कब यूज करना है, और अभी रुको, जहाँ पे sudo यूज करने का जरूरत पड़ता है कब, जब तुम रूट नहीं हो ना तभी। इफ यू आर नॉट रूट देन ओनली sudo इज रिक्वायर्ड, बिकॉज उसके लिए ही हमको नॉर्मल यूजर को रूट का प्रिविलेज देना है। ऑलरेडी रूट के पास सारे कमांड्स का एक्सेस है विदाउट sudo, क्योंकि वो रूट है सुपर यूजर। सो sudo हटा दो, sudo su स्पेस हाइफन, हाइफन यूज करना है कभी भी। su यूज किया तो हाइफन बीच में यूज करना है, क्यों नहीं किया तो उसका हाइफन 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 क्या रहता है, हाइफन डैश। हाइफन यूज नहीं किया तो तुम्हारा होम डायरेक्टरी चेंज नहीं होगा, ठीक है। हाइफन स्पेस आशीष हाइफन ऐप यूजर नेम जिसमें तुमको स्विच करना है, ठीक है। हाइफन ऐप एंटर करो, ठीक है। डन हो गया, नॉर्मली
ठीक
एरर गया।
गॉट
ठीक
इट
है।
गॉट इट गॉट इट ठीक।
ओके मयूरेश, तुम्हारा क्या था प्रॉब्लम, कुछ तो सवाल था ना मयूरेश?
या राहुल,
शेयर योर स्क्रीन।
such user right here दिखा रहा है no such user right. मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ लेकिन हो नहीं रहा.
यूजर ऐड
या मतलब वो एग्जिस्टिंग दिखा रहा है मेरे को.
यूजर ऐड एग्जिस्ट नहीं कर रहा, फिर नया
नहीं
यूजर
एग्जिस्ट
क्रिएट
नहीं
करना
कर
पड़ेगा.
रहा.
Sanjana, what is the command? Sanjana, what is the command? You have created that user. Now guide to Mayurish.
Sorry, 1 minute.
Hmm?
Yeah, what I need to tell?
Mayurish, problem काय?
अरे हा युजर आता बघितलं ना मी क्रिएट करायचा प्रयत्न करतो पण मला वाटते ऑलरेडी एक्झिस्ट पण तो दिसत नाही म्हणून.
संजना,
स्विच नाही केलंय त्यांनी, स्विच नाही केलंय त्यांनी ते.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आय नीड टू क्रिएट रूट सुडो असले रूटला जायची काय गरज
नाही.
तुम्ही
थर्ड
दोघं
स्टेप.
रिझॉल्व करा आणि मला सांगा काय आहे.
ओके.
already exist. Okay, I think so.
Is the
Directory already exists. Yeah. iPhone.
I share my screen, Rahul. Hello. Rahul.
एकदा टेम्प मध्ये चेक कर की तुझं हे ऑलरेडी एक्झिस्ट आहे की नाही.
Rahul.
स्लॅश टेम्प ओनली टेम्प. हा, LL करेक्ट था. हे ऑलरेडी एक्झिस्ट आहे, पहिले हे रिमूव्ह करावं लागेल ना, देन तू परत सेम नेमनी करू शकशील. नाही, सुडो डायरेक्ट RM-R नी तुझा युजर डिलीट कर.
Okay. I think so. It is a user or oh, it's a director, right?
-R यूज करू शकतो. हा,
iPhone.
ऑपरेशन नॉट परमिट का बोललो.
Create here.
प्रथमेश येस शेअर आणि तुम्ही दोघं मला सॉल्व्ह करून द्या तो इशू. ठीक आहे.
Evaluate
मयुरेश तोपर्यंत
argument
ट्राय
and
कर तू,
characters.
मी सांगतो काय करायचं.
Okay.
आणि ते ऑपरेशन नॉट परमिटेड आलं कारण सुडो यूज नाही केलं, कारण तू मयुरेश युजर यूज करत होता आणि तिथं मयुरेश हायफन ॲप युजरची होम डायरेक्टरी डिलीट करायचा ट्राय करतोय मयुरेश युजर कर, बरोबर. ते परमिशन नसणार आहे. ठीक आहे. ओके. हा, काय म्हणत होता प्रथमेश?
होम डिरेक्टरी मध्ये आलो मी आणि याच्यामध्ये मी फाइल्स क्रिएट केले 10 वल्ला बीबी.
ओके. हा,
सेट
यू कोलन
FACL
वाला
हायफन
अभी, हा ठीक आहे. युजर वाला अभी भी युजर हा प्रेझेंट नाहीये. ठीक आहे. कारण कुठल्या युजर साठी द्यायचंय तुला? प्रथमेश युजर साठी देणार आहे, बरोबर. तू वाला अभी युजर साठी कुठे देतोय ना. ठीक आहे. इथं युजर यू कोलन प्रथमेश कोलन RWX. ठीक आहे. आणि -R यूज करायचंय तुला. नाही, इथं नाही. यू कोलन इथं युजर नेम द्यायचं तुला. ठीक आहे. प्रथमेश आणि RWX आणि त्याच्यानंतर फाईल नेम द्यायचे, पण तुला आता रिकर्सिव्हली द्यायचे. ठीक आहे. रिकर्सिव्हली, बरोबर. जर तुला रिकर्सिव्हली द्यायचं असेल तर तुला डिरेक्टरी पाहिजे. तर ह्या फाईल कोणत्या डिरेक्टरी मध्ये आहेत? ओसामा मध्ये आहेत ना, बरोबर. नाही थांब ना. युजर दे इथं फक्त युजर दे कोणता युजर? सेट FACL -M यू कोणत्या युजर साठी? प्रथमेश युजर साठी. प्रथमेश आता RWX त्याच्यानंतर डिरेक्टरी नेम दे. डिरेक्टरी मध्ये कोणत्या डिरेक्टरी मध्ये ह्या 10 फाईल आहेत? कोणती डिरेक्टरी? /temp/ कोणती आहे डिरेक्टरी? स्लॅश टीम स्लॅश प्रथमेश
ती
हायफन
होम
ऍप
डिरेक्टरी
स्लॅश ओसामा. होम डिरेक्टरी मध्ये आहे का तू? कोणत्या डिरेक्टरी? आणि CD डबल डॉट CD डबल डॉट CD डबल डॉट स्पेस स्पेस देऊन स्पेस CD स्पेस डबल डॉट एंटर LL इथे LL कर. आता ह्या फाईल आहेत ना, तर ह्या फाईल तू इथं 10 डायरेक्ट क्रिएट केलं तर ह्या मूव्ह कर एका डिरेक्टरी मध्ये. तू ऑलरेडी डिरेक्टरीला दिलेलं आहे ना, म्हणजे मला ते ओके. ह्या फाईल डिरेक्टरी मध्ये
हा
मूव्ह कर.
दिलंय.
ह्या 10 फाईल आहेत ना, ह्या मूव्ह कर. एक
हा.
साथ 10 फाईल सगळ्या मूव्ह कर. ओसामा मध्ये कर. MB स्टार W स्टार W W नाही स्पेस नाही, W फक्त स्टार W. पॅटर्न मॅच करायचं आपल्याला. स्टार W आणि स्पेस ओसामा. तर एंटर. स्टार W स्टार W स्टार सॉरी MV स्टार W स्टार W स्टार
ओके.
नाही स्टार W स्टार.
W
एंटर
स्टार.
एंटर LL. ठीक आहे. ओसामा मध्ये सगळ्या फाईल आहेत. आता CD स्लॅश ओसामा केलं तर सगळ्या फाईल दिसतील. आता तुला विदाउट गोइंग इन टू ओसामा डिरेक्टरी कशी फाईल आपण चेक करू शकतो. LL ओसामा. ठीक आहे. एंटर. दिसले सगळ्या फाईल. ठीक आहे. ह्यांना प्लस प्लस सिम्बॉल नाहीये म्हणजे ACL नाहीये. ठीक आहे. आता अपर एरो 2-3 वेळा प्रेस कर. सेट एफिशियल वाली कमांड हे कर त्याची मगाशीची सेट एफिशियल रन नाही करायची. हा नाही माग हा. आता फक्त इथं हायफन R दे. RM. ओके. रिकर्सिव्हली हायफन RM कॅपिटल R M नाही हायफन कॅपिटल RM. तर हे दिलं तर ओसामा डिरेक्टरीतले जेवढ्या सगळ्या फाईल आहेत आणि इन्क्लुडिंग ओसामा डिरेक्टरी परमिशन कोणती येणार युजरसाठी? प्रथमेश युजरसाठी रीड राईट एक्झिक्यूट येणार. एंटर कर. LL कर. आता बघ चेक कर आणि ठीक आहे. LL ओसामा कर दिसेल आता परत. ठीक आहे. हो आता मयुरेश कर तुझा स्क्रीन शेअर कर मयुरेश. मयुरेश
हा करतो.
आणि संजना तुम्ही काय करत होता दोघं?
ते अरे आधी एक्झिस्ट होता ना पार्ट तो.
नाही तुमचं रिझॉल्व झाला इश्यू तुझा?
हा मला परत क्रिएट करावं लागेल ना. डिलीट केलं सगळं जेवढं होतं युजर.
ओके. काय केलं? स्टेप्स काय केलं तुम्ही दोघांनी?
स्टेप्स काय केलं म्हणजे टेम मध्ये गेलो, चेक केलं तर आधीच एक क्रिएट होती डायरेक्टरी, ती रिमूव्ह केली. आणि आफ्टर दॅट जो
आणि ती
मयुरेश
डिरेक्टरी डिलीट का नाही होती होत?
कारण का
ऑपरेशनल परमिटर काय येत होतं?
सुडो येत नव्हते आय थिंक सो.
सुडो का करायचं?
कारण तो स्वतः त्याचा रूट युजर होता आणि तो त्याच्यामध्ये जाऊन स्वतःचीच डिरेक्टरी डिलीट करत होता, म्हणून डिलीट नव्हती होत.
नाही संजना. जर सपोज मी राहुल युजर आहे. ठीक आहे. राहुल
700.
युजर, प्रथमेश युजर आहे, राहुल युजर आहे, विजय, ह्या सगळ्यांची होम डिरेक्टरी काय आहे? सपोज स्लॅश होम आहे. ठीक आहे. स्लॅश होम मध्ये सगळ्या ह्या होम डिरेक्टरी प्रेझेंट आहे. आता मी सध्या राहुल युजर आहे. राहुल नॉर्मली गेला तर राहुलनी जाऊन प्रथमेशची डिरेक्टरी डिलीट करायचा ट्राय केला तर ते अलाउड आहे का? नाही आहे ना.
नाही.
कारण मी दुसऱ्याची डिरेक्टरी टच करू शकत नाही. ठीक आहे. ती तर सिक्युरिटी आहे. सेम मयुरेश युजर होता. मयुरेश युजर मयुरेश हायफन ऍपला डिलीट करायचा प्रयत्न करत होता. बरोबर.
ओके.
त्याला परमिशन असणार आहे का? नसणार आहे का? जर तुम्ही तिथं LL थोडं स्क्रोल अप कर, तिथं बघू तुझ्याकडे हिस्ट्री आहे का. स्क्रोल अप कर. ठीक आहे. इथं थांब. मयुरेश हायफन ऍप कुठे आहे याच्यामध्ये? मयुरेश हायफन ऍप कुठे आहे? डिरेक्टरी
डिरेक्टरी या आहे ना.
निळ्या कलर मध्ये कुठे आहे डिरेक्टरी मयुरेश? हा ती लाईनीत चेक कर त्याचे परमिशन्स काय आहेत. त्याचा ओनर कोण आहे? ओनर कोण आहे त्याचा? ओनर कोण आहे?
मयुरेश.
मयुरेश हायफन ऍप. तू कोणत्या युजरने लॉग इन केलं? मयुरेशने केलं. आता ऑदर्स आणि ग्रुप साठी काय परमिशन आहे?
काहीच नाही.
काहीच नाहीये. बरोबर. म्हणजे राईट परमिशन असेल तरच तू एखादी गोष्ट डिलीट करू शकतो. ठीक आहे.
ओके. राईट.
तुझ्याकडे राईट परमिशन होती का? नव्हती.
नाही.
फक्त मयुरेश हायफन ऍप युजरला म्हणजे ओनरलाच रीड राईट एक्झिक्युटिव्ह बाकी कुणालाच काहीच परमिशन नाही आणि तुम्ही ट्राय करताय विदाऊट सुडो मग ठीक आहे. मग त्यावेळी जर ह्या कोणाला परमिशन असेल तर कुणाला असणार आहे फक्त रूटला असणार आहे ठीक आहे.
राईट.
त्यामुळे तुला त्या कमांडच्या आधी सुडो रन करायचे जेणेकरून तुझ्या सर्व्हरला असं वाटेल की ही कमांड ऍज अ रूट रन झालेली आहे ठीक आहे.
ओके.
म्हणून सुडो rm-r आणि मयुरेश -ऍप केलं असतं तर वर्क झालं असतं ठीक आहे.
ओके. राईट.
असं प्रकारे संजना आणि मयुरेश आणि सगळ्यांनी बाकीच्यांनी जरा त्यामुळे परमिशन्स खूप इम्पॉर्टंट म्हणजे अशा गोष्टी अशी एक्सरसाइज केल्यावरच तुम्हाला म्हणजे समजेल काय नेमकं. तुम्ही दररोज कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सिच्युएशन देत जाईल. ठीक आहे. आता काय प्रॉब्लेम झाला तर सॉल्व्ह झाला तुझा इश्यू
या
झाला
या.
बरं तर म्हणतोय तू म्हणून ठीक आहे चालेल मग काय एनी डाऊट्स ऑर वी कॅन क्लोज द कॉल आय थिंक इट्स 10:30 and I will give some scenarios tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Okay. Anyone is having any doubt or we can close the call. Okay, I think don't have any questions. Okay, then bye.
Bye, Rohit.
Bye. Good
Have a
night.
nice
Thank
day.
you.
Good night.